Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. I apologize, I'm still having a little problem with the camera tripod. So what I'm doing this time around, I'm actually doing something a little bit different. Obviously, I'm usually see my face, but I'm still having some technical difficulties with things in regards to my computer. So I'm going to be doing the new moon reading like this right now, just going live, and I'm going to do all of the signs together. I'm going to be doing a little bit different, of course, like I said, I'm doing all of the signs at once. So I'm going to lay them out like a 12 house spread, if any of you are familiar with it. That would keep it a little easier for me to remember which sign is where, because I understand the 12 house spread. So I'm gonna do it that way, and I'll read it I guess just like a normal 12 house spread. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to lay out a Rider-Waite card, and I'm also going to get a message about some guidance from the Archangel Gabriel deck. I'm going to get a romance card to see where your love life is right now. I'm getting used to this camera, sorry. And also some guidance from an Ascended Master. And then I'll do an overall kind of inspirational message from the unicorns, the magical unicorns. Okay. So, without further ado, I apologize for my my kind of hibernation. It was not really self-imposed. It was like I said, I was having the technical difficulties, so I haven't been posting, unfortunately, because my computer needs a new battery. My laptop needs a new battery, so it kind of blinks off on its own. So I can't really do anything with it like that. So this is how we're going to do it for the new moon, and we'll see what happens going forward. So maybe we'll continue to do it this way if this is something you prefer. And I did mention in the description, I don't know if, well, I will. I think I tried to on the computer and it didn't work. But I'm going to try to timestamp these for each sign, but I don't know how that's going to work. I'm going to have to do that after the live stream and try to figure that out, okay? So I'm just going to go straight into lay it out like a 12 house spread. What does each sign need to know for their highest and greatest good for this new moon? Oh, don't want to do that. Sorry about that. Little problem with me doing that. Bumped everything. Knocked everything off kilter. What else is new? But it should be okay. Alright. not helpful. Oh, Brenna, what are you doing? Okay. You tell me to cut, so I'm cutting. Okay. Oh, that one flipped around, so that's going to be interesting for Capricorn. You see them all? Good, good. All right, so then our message, our guidance message from Archangel Gabriel. I apologize for any... Oh no! Are we still here? I apologize for that. I tried to get rid of an alert that came up on my phone. I don't know how to turn off the notifications, so I don't get them while I'm doing live, but I had a notification come up. I thought I could get around it by trying to push it to the side, but it ended up opening it. Oh, the things that we have to do. Sorry about that. All right, so what message do we have from Archangel Gabriel for each sign? Oh boy. This is gonna take a while, I think. That's okay. What message, guidance message do we have from Archangel Gabriel for all of the signs for the new moon? I swear it was Mercury retrograde again. Okay. Got that off there too. Good, good. All right. We're still going. Good. That's good. All right. Signs need for the new moon. This one seems to be coming out pretty quickly. That's good. Okay. Now, if any of you are just joining me, I'm pulling cards. I'm laying them out in the 12 house spread just so I can remember which each sign is for my own, just for myself. And I am doing a Rider-Waite card, a message from Archangel Gabriel card, a love card, a love message card for each sign. This is for all the signs. Having some technical difficulties, but we're still getting through this. That one too. Okay. We're getting on here. Alright, and then just one more. We paused. We're good? Okay. Oh boy. Alright, so now we have our Ascended Masters, and this is what Ascended Masters are coming through to help you through this time, or what message from an Ascended Master needs to come through for you for the new moon. Okay? Ooh. Scorpio's got something through. Let's see. So right now I'm doing what Ascended Master is coming through, or what message from an Ascended Master is coming through for you for the new moon. Oh, jeez. And last, finally, we'll have all the cards pulled, but now I'm going to do an overall, an inspiration message for all of the signs for the full moon, or the full moon, the new moon. So what overall message do we have? What overall inspiration message do we have for the signs, all signs, for the new moon? Inspiration message for the world as a collective for the new moon. This guy. Alright. And right off the bat, ooh. Our inspiration message, sorry it's backwards, very soon. Says what you're asking for will happen soon in a happy way. And I'm thinking that that's because with the new moon, it's bringing a new cycle. So everything that you may have manifested in the last new moon, everything that you may have asked for or wished for in the last new moon might be coming around for you. It froze again. Oh no. Alright, so first things first. I apologize, this a little shaky, but it's still working. We're still gonna breathe through it. So the three, I'm just gonna lay them out like this on top. Okay, so this is for Aries. For Aries we have, I'll show you, the King of Pentacles. Sensitivity is your message, your guidance message. Your love message is chemistry. And your ascended master is Jesus. It says, open your heart to love. Freezing. Pardon me. Okay, Aries. I'm feeling that there's money coming through for you. If maybe you've been working on something for a while, or some sort of benefactor, somebody who's going to support you, somebody who's going to help you with money situation, someone who might be possibly giving you a loan or a grant of some kind. Sorry, that's kind of distracting. It sounds like bars and tones to me. Actually, it is kind of helping. But there is some sort of big money thing coming up. Like I said, whether that's you finally getting a breakthrough in some sort of, in your career, or in some sort of path that you have, that you've been working really hard at, or again, you might be getting a loan or a grant or some benefactor who's going to support your efforts because they just want to see you succeed, and they believe in what you're doing. So they're willingly giving you money. Or, of course, you may just be doing it on your own, and you're finally getting that abundance that you've been asking for, possibly. And also you have sensitivity. And that, of course, is to listening to your feelings, that even though it's difficult, and even though you might be in that position of vulnerability, and you've got all these emotions going on, and it's scary, and or it's just frustrating. What you can do is figure out what's going on, where these emotions are coming from, kind of really dissect them and really look at them and use them to your advantage. Because when you really look at your emotions and you pinpoint that, that's why I'm feeling this way, and that's why I'm feeling this way, you use that to your advantage. You are taking back your power. And you are saying that I know what to do. I can move forward. And your sensitivity does not need to be a curse. It's a blessing. It is something that you can use. It's an opportunity to move yourself forward. So really look into how you're feeling and why you're feeling that way, so you can use that to your advantage. And your love message, as I said, was chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So I'm feeling like it could be possibly this is your partner that's giving you money. I do feel that. And for anybody who's single, this is telling you, yeah, you're going to be finding that person. You're going to start feeling that way. And this is coming up. If you're not single, this is, I feel, rekindling of, like, maybe you've been working really hard. You have that King of Pentacles. Maybe you've been working really hard, and you're kind of rekindling that fire between you. And that's really great too. And you also have that message from Jesus saying, open your heart to love. So I feel these do go, I do feel that these go hand in hand. Opening your heart to love. Perhaps you haven't had a partner in a while and, you know, you weren't sure if you want to go back to doing that. Like, oh, maybe I'll just be single for a bit. But when you open your heart, you might end up finding that person without even trying, is what I'm feeling. And also, opening your heart to love doesn't have to be a romantic thing. It could be opening your heart to the love of, you know, abundance coming through for you, the financial things happening for you in regard to a business venture. And by opening your heart, you're allowing yourself to receive all of these gifts from the universe. Okay? So, that's really great, Aries. I'm glad to see that for you. And I'll go in the actual order. So I'm gonna go to Taurus next. Any Taurus people watching? Taurus is my moon sign. So this will be interesting. All right, for Taurus, for the new moon, we have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, you're really attacking something here. You're really going in full speed. You're ready. You're passionate. You want this. I'm feeling it's career. It may be romance, but I'm feeling that this might be a career thing for you. That you're trying something new, or you're trying something, or you're going for a promotion, or you're going for, like, just going to the next level, but you're really attacking it. You really want this. So that's good to see. And then next we have helping children is your Archangel Gabriel message. This part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding, and helping young people. Well, this is definitely true for me. But maybe this business venture or this career that you're looking to do has something to do with children and helping children in some capacity, whether it's teaching or just, well, teaching obviously for children could be in any capacity, whether it's art or like actual education, you know, caring for children. If you're working for, I'm hearing adoption agency as well. If you may be working for children's services or adoption agencies, or maybe you are adopting, and that's a message that you are going to be adopting and you are going to be helping children grow, because your love message is healing family issues. It says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I'm feeling that there may be some Tauruses, I don't know how to pluralize that. There may be some of you out there that are adopting, and you're going to be working with children. And maybe you'll start to, as you are working with children, maybe you will start to see that there are issues in your life in regards to family that you never really sorted through. And you might need to take some time and really evaluate what's going on and how you can move through that and heal that within yourself, okay? Journaling. I can't say it enough. That'll definitely help. And it says, take charge of the situation. You got a message from Moses, the Ascended Master. He says, take charge of the situation. So It looks like you are. I mean, the Knight of Swords is coming through, so I think this is just a motivational thing, like, yes, go for it. You know what you need, you know what you want, you know how to get there. What is holding you back? Nothing's holding you back. The only thing holding you back is you. So, take charge of the situation. Part those waves. Part that sea, like Moses. You get those obstacles out of your way, because you know what you're doing. You know where you have to go, what you have to do, how you have to do it. So just do it. Right? All right, Taurus. That's fantastic. Okay, and next up we have our Gemini. Gemini! Alright. Ooh, interesting. So, for your tarot, you have the King of Cups. Oh, emotional stability. That's what this new cycle is going to bring you. Emotional stability. Breathing a sigh of relief. Really I feel like it's kind of been trying for you recently. And you've been taking everything into account. That's what I'm hearing. That you've been taking into account a lot of things. A lot of different emotions going on with you. I don't know why I said it that way, emotions. But, a lot of different emotions going on, a lot of things that you had to sort through. And I feel like this new moon is going to kind of bring everything back into balance and kind of open everything up for you, kind of open your eyes in a way, and bring back the balance and the emotional stability. So that's great. The next one we have the message from Archangel Gabriel is speeches and speaking. It says you have an important message to deliver that can help others. And I'm feeling these go hand in hand. The King of Cups and the speeches and speaking. Because I feel that what's happening is maybe this is a career path that you've been kind of weighing the options and like, do I want it? Do I not want it? What, how do I get into this? Maybe this is something you've never done before. But it's something that you are interested in and you don't know what to do. You don't know if this is really the path that you want to take. But I feel that by seeing this, it's going to help you realize that this is the path that you need to take, and this is what's going to help you. Sorry. This is going to help you on your path. And see, hey, you can do this. You can do it. It's possible. You just have to believe in yourself. You have important messages that other people need to hear. So by you finally getting into that emotional balance, that stability, I feel that this is going to become more of an option for you. This is going to be more solidified and like, yep, that's exactly what I want to do. However I have to go about it, I'll figure it out. Okay? And the next is our love message, and we have romantic feelings. Ooh. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So, that's interesting. There might be somebody new for you single Geminis. I feel like even possibly some of you may be breaking up and meeting somebody new. Or, again, it could be a rekindling of a romance that you already have, someone you already partnered with, and there's a rekindling, there's a newness back again. But I'm feeling that this is something new, somebody new coming in possibly for you single Gemini, or you Geminis who are considering breaking up with your partner. You might be meeting somebody new coming into your life. And we have your Ascended Master is Krishna is coming forward for you. And the message is, find the blessing in your current situation. Right? Because you were coming from a period where you weren't emotionally stable, that you had a lot of things going on, you had a lot of possibly some drama going on, some, reevaluating and like, how do I feel? What do I really feel about this? Is this something I want in my life? Is this, this is making me upset, this is whatever. With that emotional stability coming in for you, you need to really look at what you do have in your life and seeing the beauty of it, seeing what's really there for you. Because a lot of us take it for granted. That we have a roof over our heads, that we have, food in our fridge, that we have money and gas in our car and stuff like that. We take a lot of those things for granted, but sometimes we need to step back and really look at them and say, you know what, I am in a really good spot. And I could go even further. All right, sometimes that's all we need to really motivate ourselves and really push ourselves to that next level. All right, so that's great for our Gemini. Emotional stability and realizing the blessings that you have in your life. That is a beautiful message. So next is Cancer. Cancer. Ooh. Interesting. So for Cancer, we have the Ace of Swords. That is your tarot card. Feeling like you're finally cutting through something. You're finally seeing the truth in a situation. You're finally getting to see the truth and being able to communicate that truth, your truth. All right? Oh, that's fantastic. Because, and this goes with the Ace of Swords, is blocks lifted. Previous obstacles came from fear, and they are now lifted away. I feel that because you are finally seeing everything as it is, and you're seeing through masks or facades, or seeing through untruths or lies or deceit, you're finally seeing through that, and you're seeing the truth of the matter. Because you're seeing that, you're able to lift those blocks because you're breaking the cycle. You're breaking a cycle, so those blocks are being lifted. You've learned that lesson. You're moving forward, and you are having those blocks lifted. So you are able to manifest easily, a little more easily now. Okay, and this is really perfect. This is all coming together. It says, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So this is really quite something, honestly. And this is only the third one. So we have the Ace of Swords, and you have blocks lifted, and then you have pay attention to the red flags. you're seeing through to the truth. You're finally cutting through the crap and getting to the truth, which is unblocking you. And you're going to be seeing the red flags. This is obviously a relationship that, this is potentially all about relationships for you, possibly. Or maybe a relationship is part of a larger theme going on, that you're finally seeing through everything. So you're seeing through things that are happening in your career, seeing through things that are happening with your family, seeing through things that are happening in your romantic relationships, or relationship if you are in a committed relationship with a partner. But you're seeing through all the crap, you're cutting through, you're seeing the truth, you're lifting blocks, but there's, this is also showing you that with your romantic relationships, there are red flags, and because those blocks are lifted and you're seeing through to the truth of the matter, you're going to more easily see those. But definitely want to keep your eye out just in case. And of course, this is actually kind of perfect. Trust. Your ascended master that's coming through for you is Vishnu, and he's bringing a message of trust. And again, I feel that this is not necessarily trust these people or these situations that are, because you do have pay attention to the red flags. So I'm not feeling that that's necessarily trust the people that have wronged you. Obviously, you wouldn't want to do that. But trusting what you're going through. Trusting yourself. Trusting yourself, trusting God or Source or universe, however you see it. But trusting, having faith that everything is going to happen the way that it's meant to. Because this looks fantastic for you. This looks like you're finally coming out of a situation that was not ideal, but you were finally seeing through it, and you're putting the steps, or you're making the steps towards finally just cutting through it all and saying, I don't need this. I don't need this anymore, and walking away. And that's fantastic. I love seeing that. All right. Cancer, that was awesome. All right. So now we have Leo. We're still going strong here, kids. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. So, it's not a great card, but the Ten of Swords, well, it is a great card. The message is great. So, the Ten of Swords in reverse. You are releasing that pain and burden, anything that's been hurting you, that's really emotional and just really doing you in, kind of doing your head in, doing, your emotions in. It seems like you've been in a lot of pain. You've been going through a lot of emotional stuff. It's been very, very difficult, but you're finally able to release it. You're finally in that space that you can release that, and that is fantastic. I'm gonna keep saying fantastic. That's gonna be like my word of the day. I should do like a Pee-wee's Playhouse. Be like, fantastic is a word of the day. Ah! She said fantastic. Ah! Inspiration is your message from Archangel Gabriel. It says, yes, your idea is divinely inspired. Take action accordingly to set it into motion. So I'm feeling that there's been a lot of turmoil emotionally You're finally becoming inspired. You're finally releasing this pain, and you're finding the inspiration. You're finding the lesson within this situation that has been hurting you, and you're using that as an opportunity instead of an obstacle. Like, that's what I needed to do. I needed to go through this. I needed to walk through this in order to learn that lesson, to become inspired and work towards something even better. Hopefully better than that. That doesn't feel good at all. Ten of Swords. And then it has, give your relationship a chance. For your love message, it says work on your partnership. Okay? So I feel that this card's actually pretty self-explanatory for you. Whether you are in a long-term relationship or whether you are dating, that you need to give this person a chance. There's somebody coming through. If you're single, there's somebody coming through for you that you need to give a chance, that you might not have. They might not typically be your type, but they may be exactly what you need in a partner, okay? And your Ascended Master that's coming through for you is El Moria. El Moria? Moria? Yeah. Yeah. This is clear and shield your energy. So, now that you are out of this period of burden and kind of emotional anguish. Oh, geez. No! What happened? I just recently did my nails and I saw that I... Anyway. Sorry about that. Now that you have emotionally gone through this turmoil, that burden, you need to really clear everything out and let it go and start fresh with the new moon. Really start fresh in the new cycle. All energized and feeling great. All right? Shield your energy. Clear it and shield it. I definitely recommend Reiki, and not just because I'm a Reiki master, but because it's amazing. If you've never done it before, it will change your life. It's changed my life. Helped me lose 60 pounds. I'd say it changed my life. All right, and then next we have Virgo. So, Virgo, any Virgo out there? Oh, that sounds like something that you would do. Okay, that's interesting. You have retreat, but you also have come out. Like, okay. Alright, interesting. Okay, Virgo, let's see. We have the Seven of Cups here for you. Is your tarot card. You have a lot of options available for you. There's a lot of opportunities presenting themselves to you for the new moon. That's going to bring a cycle of kind of an endless opportunities. So you kind of do need to make a choice. Maybe you don't need to make one right now, but just kind of seeing that you have the opportunities available to you might be helpful. Ooh, shaky, sorry. And then we have retreat. And this isn't something that's unfamiliar to Virgo, being that your card in the tarot is the Hermit. This is retreat, and it says to block out distractions, spend quiet time alone so you can focus on your priorities. And, you know, I feel that Virgo is definitely somebody who understands this and is kind of an expert at this, for the most part. So this is a time where maybe you need to be introspective so that you can see, so you can kind of pick out what opportunities you really want. What do you want to say yes to? What do you want to let go? What is really going to help you and serve you in your best interest? So you need to go within and kind of figure out where you want to go from here. I'm feeling career very strongly. Could be relationship or home life, considering the cups, and it's a kind of emotional, the emotional suits. I guess you would call it a suit. But they typically fairly emotional. So maybe there's some emotions that you need to work through with in regards to these opportunities, whether they're romantic opportunities or they are family opportunities or career. I do feel career though for you. And then your love message is love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, and this goes for all of you, not necessarily just the ones that are single. Even the ones that are in relationships or married. Sometimes we can become, and I understand this completely, we can become kind of what is expected of us instead of who we are. We kind of suppress who we are to kind of become who we're expected to be, and we shouldn't do that, because that's a lack of respect for yourself. Always be yourself and love yourself first. Love who you are and embody that. Don't let anybody change you or make you feel like you can't be yourself. Okay? And then the Ascended Master that's coming through is a Matarasu. And it says, come out of the closet. And this might not be literally coming out of the closet or the figurative way of coming out of the closet, but not necessarily saying that you are homosexual and you need to come out of the closet, or bisexual or transgender or anything like that. Although maybe some of you are, and you are kind of struggling with how to talk about it. Maybe some of you are metaphorically coming out of the closet. Maybe some of you are just, there's a truth, not necessarily in regards to LGBT community, but or how you identify, but maybe there's just some other truth that you need to bring out, because these two make perfect sense together. Love yourself first. Come out of the closet. You have a truth that you're holding back. So you need to love yourself and show yourself respect and come out with it. Come out with that truth, whatever it is. Because no matter what, even if it feels like everything is against you, your truth is important, and you will always find what you need as you make those steps towards your truth. Okay? So be strong, and it's possible. It is possible to be completely yourself and love yourself and be loved by others because you are completely yourself. And that's the greatest feeling, is when you can feel comfortable with other people knowing who you are completely inside and out. And it's great once you finally get there. Of course, it feels like it does feel like when you're first there that you can't do it. And it's unbearable sometimes when you have a truth that you need to let go, that you need to let out. It can be unbearable. It can be very painful, depressing. But there is always somebody there for you, no matter what. You can always reach out and find somebody who cares. All right? So don't be scared. Because everybody is there, even if it's me, even if it could be potentially me that you reach out to. I'm here. You can get a hold of me. Even if that's the case, I'm here to help. All right? So don't have any fear. So the next thing we have is Libra. The next sign is Libra. Ooh. Interesting. So Libra, your tarot card is the Magician. The Magician. Ooh. You got some manifestation power. You got all your tools and you are ready. You are ready for this new moon. So let's manifest some things. That's fantastic. I love seeing that. Good. You're ready to bring stuff into your life, into creation. Oh my goodness. And we're back. I apologize. My phone just kind of had a little conniption. It just kind of freaked out, and I had to restart it, unfortunately. So we are back. We are back now. Yay! And I ended with where I was starting to do Libras. And for those who didn't, who are just coming on now, I reiterate that this, what I'm doing is I have the cards laid out in a 12-house spread, but I'm not actually doing a 12-house spread reading, and I'm just doing that so I can know which signs are which. But I have a tarot card for you. I have a message from the Archangel Gabriel. I have a love message and an ascended master that's coming through for you specifically. And then we have our overall card, just in case this recording gets split up at all. Our overall card for everybody is very soon. It's what you're asking for will happen soon in a happy way. And that is that this new cycle is going to be bringing something happy, something that we've been looking forward to. It's going to be bringing that to us. So no more, when is it coming? When's it coming? Just be patient and let things happen within divine timing. And it'll all come to you when it's time. All right, Libra, so let me start over again here. You have the Magician card, and you are manifesting. You've got everything that you need to do the job. You have everything you need to bring yourself where you need to go, where you are trying to go. You have everything at your disposal. You just have to do it. You just have to go out there and do it. All right? And your message from Archangel Gabriel is divine guidance. It says the ideas you are receiving are heaven-sent answers to your prayers. So, this magician could be helping you, you manifesting these things and working with your divine guidance. It's really powerful. Those things together, are really going to get you where you need to be. Really listen to your intuition. Listen to your guides. Because even though you have everything you need and you can move forward, there might be another step, or it might seem like you're being delayed or something like that. Just know to pay attention to what they're telling you. Because you're getting the answers that you need in order to move forward. You have all the tools. You just might not know how to put them to use yet. But your divine guidance, the messages you receive are going to be helping you on this path to use these tools in the most the best way possible in order to get where you want to go. And part of that journey is going to be forgiving and learning. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So maybe there is the relationship that you have now that you perhaps were going through some struggles. Maybe you were in therapy. Maybe you were single and you're looking to start a relationship, but maybe this needs to happen before you can have a relationship. Maybe you need to really look at your past relationships and see what lessons you need to take from that. How you can use that to propel yourself forward. And of course, as I always say, forgiveness doesn't necessarily have to be because they didn't do anything wrong, or it's not being naive because someone did something wrong to you. And yes, true, they maybe don't deserve to be let off the hook, but that's not what you're doing. You're not letting them off the hook. You're letting yourself off the hook. You're doing this for yourself because you deserve peace. You don't need that hanging over you, like this, almost like a ghost hanging over you. You don't need that. You deserve peace. So sometimes we need to forgive even when they don't deserve it. Even when they don't apologize for it. Forgive it anyway because you deserve the peace. And whatever they are going through, perhaps this is someone from the past, maybe whatever they are going through in regards to not having ever apologized to you, has nothing to do with you anymore. That's on them. That's not on you. You're letting it go. So the Ascended Master that's coming through for you is King Solomon, and he's reminding you of your priorities, right? Like, don't worry about what happened in the past. Forgive it. Learn from it. And remember your priorities. Magician remembers his priorities. He knows what he wants. He knows how to get it. He's got all the tools he's got to get it. And he's got his guides and angels helping him to get there. So, really, really look at your priorities. Look at kind of putting them down on paper. Seeing what's most important to you. Really setting your priorities and sticking with them. That's going to be helpful for you in this transition with the new moon. Okay. Awesome. So Libra, we're still going. All right, who we got next? We have Scorpio. Ooh, that makes sense. Oh yeah. These These fit perfectly together. Oh, okay, I'll do them one at a time like I've been doing. The Three of Hearts, or three of Hearts. That's hard. This is not a playing deck, Brenna. This is a tarot deck. That is the Three of Swords, piercing a heart, in reverse. So you're releasing this sadness. You're releasing this pain in response to a relationship, perhaps? Family? It's a situation that has been causing you heartache. And you're releasing it. And you're either letting it go or you're resolving it. And you're not letting this bother you anymore. And that's good. You want to move on from that. You don't want to let that take up too much of your time because you want to start thinking positively in order to get where you need to go. Positive thinking is obvious. Obviously, that's how you manifest. So authenticity is your message from Archangel Gabriel. It says, trust that your real self, whom God created divinely perfect, has the strength and knowledge needed for this situation. Okay? So be honest with yourself. Be real. Be authentic. Be yourself. Don't try to be somebody that you're not. Or don't let anybody else try to make you try to be someone that you're not. Be yourself. You have the strength and the knowledge. And you deserve love. You are lovable. You deserve love. This wasn't helping. This wasn't serving you at all. You deserve the love. You deserve to be loved, even if it's just yourself. Even if it's just you. Even if it's just self-love. Or the love of family. Or the love of your friends. You deserve love. Everybody deserves love. Everybody needs love in their life. And everybody deserves it. And you especially deserve it. Because you got that card. To remind you that you deserve love. So if this is a relationship that this issue is with the Three of Swords and the you deserve love, if this is a relationship, maybe a breakup that has happened, and you're feeling a little down in the dumps because of this breakup, remember that you deserve love no matter what. And don't let yourself wallow too much. It feels like you're finally releasing it, so just let it go. Okay, and then you have Lakshmi coming through as your Ascended Master. And she's bringing flow of prosperity to you, which is fantastic. It's our word of the day. Ah! That is awesome. I hope this really is... by you being authentic and letting go of this thing that has hurt you, that is no longer serving you, and learning to love yourself, you are bringing in some fantastic abundance and prosperity. Awesome. All right, Scorpio. That sounds like you're gonna have a good time in this new moon. It's gonna come together for you. It's really gonna come together, and I love seeing that. All right. Ooh, boy, here we go. Sagittarius. That's me. My sun sign. Oh, gosh, I got... whew. Wow. Interesting. Got some nice cards here. Sagittarius. My fellow Saggies. Three of Cups is our tarot card. Three of Cups. Celebrations. So this new moon is bringing in some fantastic energy. Oh, that's awesome. We got some good celebratory energy coming in from this new moon. Everything that was kind of holding us back, because I know I've been feeling it. Thank you very much. I've been feeling since the eclipse, during the eclipse, I was fantastic. It was fantastic. It was ever since then, that I've kind of been not really up and down. I can't even say that, because it's like I was either leveled off or down. It was like either in the middle or completely down, and it was just kind of kept taking the elevator down. I was never really fully up in high spirits. It was just not really myself. Very introspective, very very, very much working on whatever it was that I had to learn. That's what I was kind of stuck in, and I wonder if any of you felt that way too. If you want to comment and let me know if any of the other Sagittarius kind of felt like you were stuck, or that you were kind of repeating the same cycles. But it feels like this is finally coming through, like a little breakthrough, a little celebration, like, oh, it's finally over, a new cycle is coming through, and things are really looking up. Really looking up for us. Awesome. Vulnerability is the next card. This is your message from the Archangel Gabriel. Vulnerability. It says, listen to your vulnerable feelings as they contain wisdom and inspiration, and then pray for strength to focus on your priorities no matter what. So that goes along with, I think I saw somebody had sensitivity before. It's kind of similar, where, and I think I actually pulled this card for myself yesterday, oddly enough. We're at that point where we were, I was, you probably were, we were at that point where feeling very vulnerable, feeling very in our own heads, very hermit-like, very solitary, very introspective, potentially very sad, occasionally kind of depressed every once in a while, which is it's not really like us, but there's been a lot of cleansing and purging kind of going on, I feel. And then we're really looking at your vulnerable feelings, those feelings of like sensitive, feeling very sensitive, very sad, very emotional, very just open, vulnerable, basically. Any feelings that kind of make you feel like you're wide open and you're feeling kind of everything. Kind of analyzing them and using those to your advantage. That's the only thing that I can really say to go through this. Seeing them as a gift to help you move forward and see that lesson that you were intended to learn. Okay? Journaling. Journaling. And it's interesting because our overall message is very soon. Things are happening very soon in a happy way. Our overall message for everybody is very soon. And our love message is very soon. Sagittarius love message says very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So that very soon, that was our overall message, could be hinting towards the romantic partnership. For those that are single, this could be something that you've been waiting for a long time. I know I have. And for those who are maybe in a relationship, maybe you haven't seen each other for a while, maybe they're off on a business trip, or maybe it's just maybe they're going through some things. They're going through some things that they need to be alone, or aren't as communicative as they may be if you are in a partnership. But something's happening, and it's kind of going to bring things to light very soon within relationships. But I do feel that's a lot that speaks towards more of the single Sagittariuses? I don't know. How would you plural that? Sagittarians. There you go. Sagittarians. That's it. Alright. So, Saint Germain is coming through as your Ascended Master, and he's saying, work your magic, girl! That's right. So work your magic. You're going to bring what you want very soon, so work that magic. You got it going. You got that going on. Work your magic. And this, I feel, is also a message to believe in yourself. Believe that you can do it. You know what you are doing. You know how to do it. Don't let anybody else dissuade you, make you think that you are incapable, because deep down you know. You know what you're capable of. So you really need to stand in your power. You need to take your strength back and say, you know what? I can do this. Oh my gosh, I felt like I was just talking to myself just there. That was a message I needed to hear, definitely. I hope that that's a message that you need to hear as well. Work that magic. Because we're awesome, right? Every one of us. Even those non-Sagittarius. We're all awesome. Alright, so moving right along, our next one is Capricorn. So what wonderful things are Capricorn expecting for the new moon? Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands in reverse for Capricorn. So I'm still feeling that this is a quick movement, sudden movement, but maybe not as quick, maybe slowed down a little bit. Maybe things have been going really fast and really sudden, but it's kind of been slowing down a little bit. And it's almost like it's allowing you to catch your breath, I feel. Like you're finally able to catch your breath and like really get a grip on what's going on and, you know, how to move forward. Okay? And the message from the Archangel Gabriel is birth. New life, such as a baby, an idea, happy news, or an exciting project, blossoms within and around you. So, like I was saying here about this fast movement, and it's kind of slowing down a little bit, I think it's finally slowing down enough for you to get to this point. For you to get to this new project. For you to really take in the fact that, oh, that's why all of these things were happening all at once, and I was, feeling kind of, bogged down. I was kind of feeling burdened by all this stuff. Wow, why is all this stuff happening right now? It's to put you in alignment for something new to come in, some new project, something new that you have to do, that you have to move forward with. New project, new idea, some sort of news, or maybe it is a baby. Maybe you are expecting. Maybe it was a long struggle with conceiving, and maybe you're finally now able to, if that is the case, if an actual birth is the case. So for your love message, it says release your ex. And it doesn't necessarily mean exactly your ex. It might mean something in the past. If you are in a relationship, of course, maybe you do need to release your ex. Maybe you're in a relationship and you're still talking to them, or you still hold that space for them, and you need to finally let it go. Or you are single, or just broke up, and you really need to release them. It says the time has come to clear your energy. So we clear that all out. There's something holding you back from being completely present. So you need to let that go. And this new moon could be exactly what you need to really analyze it and purge it and move forward into a new cycle. Okay? And your Ascended Master that's coming through is Ipana. And she's got crystals for you. So I think that might be your message, an additional message here, is that to clear this energy, maybe crystals will help you. Maybe you'll need some crystals to help you clear out this energy. I think that's definitely the case. Got some nice crystals over here. What I would suggest, if you are not familiar with crystals or you've never really worked with crystals before, let me show you this, my amethyst. This is my beautiful amethyst cluster. I love this thing. It's one of my favorite. And there's different ones. There's malachite, which is works with the heart chakra, and the rose quartz also works with the heart chakra. I have lapis lazuli, which is good for your third eye. Could be for your throat as well, but third eye, I use that for your intuition. The black moonstone, which is a protective stone. And then I have the zebra agate, which for me, I see that as like a yin and yang, like a love, twin flames. Well, I think that's why I was drawn to it, for twin flames. And then I have also fire agate, which is, I don't know if you could see that, how gorgeous that looks. I love it. It is for creativity. Well, it's orange for your sacral chakra, so it does have to do with sexual energy. If you were having problems in that area, like impotency or anything like that, or any kind of stagnancy in your sacral chakra. But it also has a lot to do with creativity and like lifting blocks for that. And hey, if this is an actual, sorry about that. If this is an actual birth of a child, or maybe you're struggling to conceive, maybe that's the kind of crystal that you need. Maybe the fire agate is exactly what you need to unblock you. And maybe that's why Ipana's coming through with crystals, for you to clear your energy in regards to your sacral chakra, so that you can conceive. Maybe that's a message for someone out there. That's awesome. Fantastic. I would love to hear what how that resonates with you, if that does. Okay. So the next one we have, our next to last one, is Aquarius. So Aquarius, what do we have to look forward to for you for the new moon? You have to look forward to. You have an end of conflict. So this new moon is that your new cycle is going to be releasing conflict. So there's some sort of conflict, family or work, maybe friends or relationship, but the first thing I thought of was family or work. That's the first thing I felt. So there is some sort of conflict, family or work, that is being resolved and brought into a new cycle with this new moon, okay? And your message from Archangel Gabriel is stay true to yourself. Don't compromise or water down your ideas. Listen to, trust, and follow your inner voice. Alright, so stay true to yourself. Well, this conflict can sometimes make you question. Can sometimes make us question. Well, is that really what I think? Is that really how I see things? Do I really believe that? Stay true to yourself. Don't let an argument or some sort of conflict make you doubt yourself. You know what you believe in. And there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're open to new ideas, doesn't necessarily mean that you have to adapt to new ideas or adopt new ideas. But just kind of keep an open mind. You could still be true to yourself and realize that maybe one thing that you thought you believed maybe isn't what it was cracked up to be, isn't in alignment with you anymore. Okay? So even if you are changing the way you're thinking, you can still be true to yourself and who you are. Trust and follow your guidance, okay? And I'm thinking maybe that is true, that maybe you are changing your beliefs, because for your romantic card we have religious factors. It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So maybe this is a partner that you were in conflict with, a romantic partner perhaps, that you were in conflict with over, and you were trying to stay true to yourself because this is what you believe, right? So you're like, I don't know. Do I believe that? And maybe you need to look at that more closely and see, why do I believe that? Is that really how I feel? Do I truly feel that this is right for me? Or is the way they see things a little more in tune with me? But again, still stay true to yourself and who you are, but be authentic and realistic and open to the possibility that maybe something you believed in you don't believe in anymore, or maybe something that your partner believes in you don't believe in. But like I said, still stay true to yourself, but stay open and really dive deep within yourself to kind of figure out what's going on there. And this is actually fantastic, because your ascended masters, sorry, I kind of flub his name sometimes. Mahakohan Rogoksky. Yes, Mahakohan Rogoksky is your teacher. He is the ascended master coming through to teach you. He is coming through to guide you. And with these religious factors that you're kind of wavering, like, what do I really believe in? What do I really believe in? Maybe you're going to be guided towards a new teacher, or you're going to be guided towards a class or some sort of seminar or something, even on YouTube perhaps, that you're like, oh, this kind of changes how I see things. So maybe you just need the right teacher to kind of show you the way, to kind of keep your mind open and learn something new, still staying true to yourself, but learning something new and really evolving. And that's, wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Evolving. That's fantastic. We got some new moons helping our Aquarians to evolve. All right, so last but not least is our Pisces. Ooh. So Pisces, we have a card of another water sign, Cancer, the Chariot. So you are moving forward. You are full steam ahead. And I'm also looking at the dichotomy of the color, the tone, the white and the black of these sphinxes. So I'm feeling that there's balance here. There's balance. It's not just full steam ahead. There's balance there. So you're moving in the right direction. Completely the right direction for you. And that's awesome. You really are. And that makes perfect sense because your message from Archangel Gabriel is success. It says, congratulations, you did it. Look, you are just moving forward and you are balanced and you are in the right direction. You're going exactly where you need to be. And that's fantastic. That is amazing to hear. I love seeing that for you guys. For anybody, that's fantastic. You are moving forward in the right direction and you are succeeding. And you are calling in your soulmate. Oh, that's beautiful. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So this success that you have, this might be your soulmate. Someone's coming in for you. That may be your success. Or maybe the success may be in other realms and other areas or mediums. But I feel that if you are single, you are going to be calling in somebody to your life that you need. Okay? And your Ascended Master coming through with a message is Ocean. And she's letting you know you need to drink more water, girl. You need to drink more water, boy. Definitely need to drink more water. And people don't realize the importance of water. I mean, yes, we understand that water is important. But how much water can actually do for us, I don't think we really grasp it. Like, water can actually help us stay full instead of overeating. So drinking a lot of water between meals can really help. When we wake up in the morning, a lot of times when we have that hungry feeling right in the morning, it's not actually hunger but thirst. And you drink enough water, say about 2 cups of water. You drink that much and you might be surprised that feeling of hunger goes away. That drinking water right before a meal can help with the digestion. And actually, they say when you first wake up, your organs are kind of not fully functional because they've kind of been hibernating. So a lot of times the water, 2 cups of water in the morning, really helps them wake up and start functioning properly before you even have coffee or have a meal. So there's a lot of nutritional things going on here. And I'm not a doctor. I don't want to give out like medical advice. I'm just, some tips, things I know of. If you would like to use them, I want to put that out there because I know God's not that he's not thrilled about people that are not in the medical field giving out medical advice. So I don't want to do that. But water is very, very important, and those are just a few tips I've picked up along the way of me losing weight. I have lost about 60 pounds since I started my weight loss journey, so I do know a little bit about the importance of water and the importance of nutrition in your life. So definitely drink more water. There's some sort of message there for you in that regard. Maybe you even need to be near more water, because a lot of times running water helps to amplify our intuition. It helps amplify our communication with the other side, with the angelic realm, if you will. It can help amplify, because how she has the waterfall in the background there. I love a waterfall. The waterfall is one place where I feel I can really, really communicate. Or even in the shower. I can really, really feel the communication so much more easily when there's running water. So, and you are a water sign, Pisces, so you definitely need some more water in your life. Like, you don't have enough. Alright, so that's awesome. Drink more water. And again, your overall message is very soon, that things are happening for you. Things are really happening and coming together for you. So I hope these messages helped you, resonated with you. If you want to leave me a comment, let me know how this helped you. I would love to read through them, and I'll try to reply as I can. So, I hope the new moon treats you well, and this is tomorrow that the new moon is coming through. I'm not sure what time. If you want to check it out for your time zone, what time the new moon is actually occurring in its entirety, I should say. If you want to find out about that, if you want to look that up, that'd be cool. I'm actually going to do that right after I'm done with this, so I know for myself. But I hope that the new moon treats you well. I hope that this all brings in all of these wonderful things for you. And I hope you were able to pay attention to your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a kind of broader or more complete picture of what is in store for you. So, until next time, hopefully I'll be able to do the Divine Love Union reading. Doing it this way until I find a better way to do this. I'll come on here so you can see me, so it's not like just a hand talking. So talking with my hand. Anyway, I'm gonna try to do the Divine Love Union reading this week, doing it this way. Now that I've updated this app on my phone and I can actually go live. But I hope to have the Divine Union reading coming up. And the full moon, maybe I'll have a different way to do it by October. Fingers crossed. Root for me. Pray that I can have it going, hopefully in a better direction for next time. But until next time, my friends, keep the faith.